Good afternoon and Jai Hind everyone. The next case in related good which I explain is in the case of complementary goods. Complementary goods are those goods which are consumed together. I have already told you. And here I am taking the example of petrol and car. There is an inverse relationship between the price and demand of car because they are complementary goods. When the price of petrol increases, demand of car falls. And when the price of petrol falls, demand of car increases. So under this, I am taking one example. Suppose price of car and demand of car. There is no change in commodity's own price, that is the price of car. Price of car is constant here. But then also there is a fall in demand of car from 6 to 5 units. Why this happen? Because there is a change in other factors, that is there is a change in price of complementary goods, or you can say there is a change in other factor, that is change in price of its related goods, and petrol is the related good in case of this. So when the price of petrol increases, demand of car falls from 6 to 5 units. So here, when the price of car is 10, its quantity demanded is 6 units, and at the same price the demand falls from 6 to 5 units. DD is the initial demand curve, and demand curve shifts leftward from DD to D1. Why? Because there is a increase in price of petrol, which is a related good. So here there is no change in commodity's own price. There is a change in other factor, that is price of related good, which is petrol. This is the first case. Now in the second case, similarly, price of car and quantity demanded of car. There is no change in commodity's own price, but then also its quantity demanded increases from 5 to 6 units. What does this mean? If diagrammatically, if we see, when the price is rupees 10, its quantity demanded is 5 units, and at the same price, demand increases from 5 to 6 units. DD is the initial demand curve, and D1 is the new demand curve. So demand curve shifts rightward because there is an increase in demand of car. Why? Because there is an increase in other factor, means there is increase in price of related good, or you can say there is increase in price of complementary good of car, which is petrol, and its own price, commodity's own price, remain constant. So these are the two cases in case of complementary goods. There is a rightward and leftward shifting of demand curve of car. Although there is no change in commodity's own price, but there is a change in other factors. So other factors are also one of the important factors which affect the demand of the commodity, and here we have taken the price of related goods in case of complementary goods. I hope it is clear to you, and if you want to ask anything, then you can ask. Thank you and Jai Hind.